Hi everyone, it is the 22nd of December, so it's this close to us closing. And it's Monique and Meg from Soapy Smooches. You're on our page, so you know it's us. But anyway, just in case you're new on our page, welcome. And today we wanted to talk about the holiday and the holiday feeling and animals on holiday and feeding them stuff that they're not used to eating. So Meg, I wanted us to just have a little conversation about Christmas pudding, sugar, all that stuff we have for Christmas. And sometimes, because I have that one friend, right, like we all have one of those, right,
yes,
that
absolutely.
comes to your house and goes, oh shame, the dogs are hungry, here's a little piece of Christmas cake and another one and another one. So Meg, what does that do for the animals?
So unfortunately, most of the foods that you find around Christmas time, unfortunately, are not very good for your pets. And dogs obviously are not designed to have any kind of unnatural things in their food. So that's, salt, sugar, kind of processed flour, anything like that. And obviously there's, a lot of risk as well with giving your dog pieces of turkey, because you can leave bones inside there, which is obviously a serious choking hazard for your pets. But yeah, in general, the biggest concern actually with the feeding from the table, especially in Christmas, really is just the high content of sugar, the high content of salt. Their bodies struggle to process it. It's just, unfortunately, it's just really not good for them.
And what are some of the signs? So I've heard stories of people saying, the dog got on the table, goodness knows how, but the dog got on the table and he finished up the sauce of the gammon, and he finished up, we don't know what he finished up, but he finished up the rest of the leftovers on the table. So what are some of the signs that we can look at if dogs really get into that mischief and they've eaten so much? What are some of the signs to look out for?
So a couple of them would be that they obviously become very kind of quiet, quite lethargic. Sometimes it's, sometimes they get by without having any kind of really serious side effects, and then you just have a very, very fat dog that just needs a nap. But the ones where it has actually affected them quite badly, things to look for would be signs of an upset stomach. So them kind of pacing around, that if they're in pain, if they're feeling uncomfortable, obviously if they get the runs or they start vomiting.
Fits, or even fits are quite mentionable here as well, because some dogs could go into an arrest, cardiac arrest, or into a fit, or just a sugar overload fit, and they could look like they really...
They can become very ill from it, And then you're kind of looking for sort of shaking, you're looking for, panting. And again, if the dog is kind of lying around, isn't being his normal self, or he's pacing and you can see that something's made him really uncomfortable, maybe just keep an eye on it. If it seems to be getting worse, rather just, get them to the vet, let the vet have a look and see if there's kind of any more serious issues or something that you can sort out.
Yeah, I always, also speaking of vets, I always panic about this around this time, because there's not a lot of vets that are open and operating during this time. So it's also a good idea to get your vet's details, or if you're on holiday, just get a closest vet, and make sure that you know what their hours are and their phone number is, so that you can contact them immediately should something like that happen, because it's very possible with this festive season people aren't watching and the dogs could just get up to all sorts of mischief, right?
Correct.
Anyway, thanks Meg. I wish you all a very happy holiday. I'm sure that all of you are already on holiday. I feel like I'm the only one left in Joburg, but anyway, wishing you a very blessed festive season, and we will open again on the 4th of January, ready for grooming and our very interesting super duper videos that we do once a week.
Perfect.
Bye guys.
Everyone. See you next year.
Bye.